Hi everyone, I hope you all. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Vechain. Once again, thank you for your support, okay? Big up the CoinsKid crew. Thank you for liking this video and your subscription on YouTube. So right now, Vechain is running into this level of resistance just here, the 050 at 12377, okay? It's all about getting back through that resistance. I do think that once you do start to get back above that resistance, that could be a precursor to getting a retracement and breaking that high. And like I said to you, once you break that high, you're going to start coming up and you've got some beautiful targets up above, okay? You can see at the minute you are creating and holding bullish structure here for Vechain in this higher lows at the moment. So this is technically good, okay? So only if you start to come out now and lose this low, it's technically not good and you're rolling. A couple of things I want to show you quickly whilst I've got your attention is at the moment, potentially, you know, like I said to you, if you was to lose this 0618, put some cheeky bids on the 786. If there was sort of one little flash crash in the markets here, I do think that particular level of support would hold, get that support, come back up and hold and see you later basically. But you are creating some lovely little pattern here, okay, an ascending triangle on the daily. If you do coil up inside here of this support and this resistance, then you're going to get your break basically. So the bottom might actually be in, and this wick is the shy of this 786 basically, and you've not had that full wick down there. So do anticipate, hold this support, fantastic, break that resistance, better, okay? So right now, a couple of things I want to show you is this particular indicator here, the CBBI is currently sitting at 58. I'm waiting for that to get to 90 plus before I even think about selling any of my positions. I could be completely wrong and miss it all, but you know, whether we roll over here and we get better entry points or whatever, I'm looking for this to get into the 90s because historically it always has, okay, for Bitcoin, and you know, with that the crypto markets obviously as well. So it's a fantastic indicator. It's absolutely been knob on for the bear market bottoms and the bull market tops, and you can see here it's nowhere near the top. So for me, we're screaming at continuation at the moment, and we're looking at the charts, and the charts are screaming continuation as well. So there's nothing to be fearful about, or you know, or think we're even entering a bear market or anything like that, or some crazy whopping correction here. We're looking at continuation. You know, even Bitcoin's holding a key level support, Vechain is holding this key level support, every single project I'm looking at is holding a key level support in a higher high and a higher low. Do you understand that? Nothing has lost any structural support for me to think that yeah, bear market's here, okay? So I don't know why people are pushing that agenda at the moment. You've obviously come up impulsively and you're retracing to a key level of support, you know. And one other chart we can look at for that is obviously Vechain, like I said to you, is an amazing chart, it's a beautiful chart, and obviously as well is the total market capitalization here for crypto. Now you can see if we look on the weekly time frame, and like I said to you, it's always good to zoom out basically. If in doubt, zoom out, and just here, you know, we ran into this resistance to this high that we're putting in May. We rolled back down and we've created this beautiful cup and handle pattern. We've come up, ran into the 1618. We're now falling back into this neckline as support, and we're looking to bounce here and get the continuation. You know, like I said, you know, worst case scenario, we lose this particular level of support just there, and we lose that 55 and start hitting ahead. That's your bear market right there, okay? There's no bear market here. There was no bear market there. Do you understand that? I always said it was a corrective phase of a bull market, and that's exactly what it was. And we've got the continual highs here. You know, people was fearful here, absolute fear. Do you remember that? And like I said to you, always buy fear, buy depression, buy the optimal entry points, and that's exactly what that was, okay? And they will come again, you know, remember, millionaires are made in bear markets, okay? So right now, you know, if we take a look at the Vechain chart again, I just want to show you a couple of things here for me, for Vechain, that's got me really bullish. But just because I'm going to point this out to you does not mean we're going to get this astronomical upside. Potentially we might be on the cusp of it, but it doesn't guarantee it, okay? I've got my green line here, which has always been my technical target for Vechain in this bull run, okay? I do think that this is the beginning, the foundation of leg 4, okay? This is a whopping leg 3, leg 4 and leg 5 is taking us to that green line right there, okay? So one thing I'm looking for is the pi cycle top indicator just here, okay? Now this is an amazing indicator. To get to it, it's called the indicators. Go to indicators, sorry, and search for pi cycle top, Bitcoin top indicator, drop it into your charts. Now for me, you know, Vechain started to break out a key level resistance here, this horizontal, okay, which I still think, you know, you're in some kind of horizontal just there, and you're broken out and you're falling back to support. You're holding it at the moment, so if you continue to hold this support and creep up the stairs, you're really going to break out here for Vechain and start to put in a kind of leg like this, okay, and where you start to go parabolic and that. So basically for Vechain, for me, you're looking good. okay, you are holding support. But one thing I'm looking for here to get the parabola, because you can see what you're doing at the moment, okay, you're mirroring this correction just here. Do you see this? Look at this, it's mirroring it. You come up, okay, you did something like this, you rolled down and you ran into this green line just here, and you came back, okay, ran into the green line again, came back, and boom, you broke out. And this is a massive moving average that's part of the pi cycle top indicator. Now look at this, what you've done here. Okay, you've come down, okay, in a correction, you ran into it, come back, ran into it, come back. And as soon as you start to get back above this green line just here for me, which is the next technical target of this break of this high, once you take out that green line just there, which is a moving average, it is, I'm going to tell you exactly what that moving average is right now. I'm going to show you, I think it's a 350 day moving average right there, okay. As soon as you start to get back above that, my friend, could, you know, be the big signal, the go signal, because look, you get back above it, you fall back support, and you're well away basically, and you're creating that beautiful bullish cross just there, which gives you the pi cycle top indicator, which for me I think was going to come again here for Vechain. This bull run, this is what I'm looking for. It's not necessarily going to be my exit signal here, because just here, if I'd have been selling there and we got that sort of little mania run still, and we're looking for that here as well, that mania run, we could be selling a little bit early. Do you understand that? So we're going to look at that as it comes to it. But for me, to get the absolute, you know, the big tick here, that we're looking at that massive sort of parabola, that's beginning phase of a parabola mania run, is getting back above that 350 day moving average, because I think that once we start to get back above that and hold and back test, that's where the mania phase of this bull run begins for Vechain again, okay, and that's going to take us and propel us up to this green line just up here, okay, for Vechain. So I hope you understand that update. At the minute, you are running into it as resistance, support, resistance, support. When you start to break it, just like you did here, okay, in this particular event way back in December, so I'll get back above it, hold support, that's where you took off into space and you put that huge leg in for Vechain right here. So let's watch this space again, okay. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care everyone, bye bye.